Production.
Yo, what's poppin'? Okay, we're gonna do a breakdown on Cathedra Bitcoin. I'm gonna preface this, okay? This is a technical analysis channel. I focus on risk management and I focus on charts. By doing this, it allows me to not give a fuck about what's going on behind each and every stock in their company. I manage risk and I like to talk about the technicals and the risk management side of things. Okay, so I apologize to some out there who might be looking for more specific info on specific stocks like Cathedra. I just started covering this. This is probably, it's a newer miner on my list. Like, I just figured out about this company. I'm more into the Bit Farms, the Maras, the Huts, the Hives, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Coinbase, WonderFi. Like, I'm more into those names. This is new, so I apologize if you're looking for some deep dive into this stocks company. I've looked into it, can't really find that much. You go to their website and they're pretty, it's kind of a joke. Like, you go to their website and they're just like, yeah, we're a Bitcoin mining company and we believe in renewable energy mining and that it's going to change the future. That's all they really talk about. They haven't really posted a financial report since September 30th, so I'm assuming one should be coming up near the end of this quarter here or at the beginning of next year, 2024. One of the major things that they seem to be excited about is a new debt refinancing that they've just completed. I don't know too much about that, so I don't want to speak on things I don't know about, right? I feel like that's fair. So what are we looking at from a technical perspective? Okay, we're looking at Cathedra Bitcoin Incorporated stock chart. Okay, let's be honest, the stocks looks like crap, kinda. It's been downtrending, right? We're also lacking heavily in bullish volume. We need a large increase in bullish volume if we want to go anywhere in this name. And that's just facts. Like, we need more buyers than sellers, and that's simple. We have a large zone that we've been sitting in. We've been sitting in this zone and cannot break up over 15 cents. We tried to break up over it, but it immediately got rejected, okay? So it's been going sideways for a while. That's a good thing. It's actually the only sign that there's been some sort of a trend change, it's not very strong, but the stock itself is trying to make a higher low, and it's been doing that for quite some time, right? So here's the low. We come back to retest this resistance at 20 cents, but it immediately gets rejected, okay? Call that a high. We could also mark this version, or this, this price point right up here out. We've been rejecting that as well. So that's a future resistance we're going to pay attention to. Okay. We had this massive low at 3.5 cents. We rally, take some time, and then we rally to 20 cents, but essentially we get rejected. And now we're trying to develop this base further, right? So basically what's happening in this zone? There's more sellers than buyers. So we're trying to flip that. And in the process of that, which it takes time, essentially all that's happening is the buyers are trying to outbuy the amount of shares versus the sellers. They're trying to eat up the supply of shares. Okay, that's essentially what's happening. It's very simple. It shouldn't be overcomplicated. So what we're looking at now, and this is what we want to see, we do not want to break below this 8.5 cent range. So this is the base that's been trying to develop over the last little while. Okay, it's very straightforward. This is the zone we're looking at. We're trying to develop this higher low, for the lack of a term. Again, for those that don't know, low, high, higher low, and then we're looking for the higher high, okay? Now, what can we do, right? How do we get an idea of where this could potentially go, all right? So I'm going to pull up Bitfarms, okay? Because the stock charts look very similar, okay? This is what we're looking at Bitfarms, okay? Does it look similar? This is why I don't like to you don't need to overlook things. We understand Bitcoin miners are the infrastructure of this blockchain system, okay? they essentially, without the miners, how is there going to be Bitcoin created, minted without miners? We need them. It's simple. Because eventually, if we want all 21 million of Bitcoin to be produced, we're going to need miners to get them. So investing in these miners, you're investing in the infrastructure of the Bitcoin space. So this is what Bitfarms chart looks like. Does it happen to look similar? Do you guys know what I'm pointing at here? We're going to look at CBIT. All right, let's just look at this here. What does it look like? It looks very similar. It doesn't rhyme, or it's not going to be the exact same thing, but it rhymes. Okay? We'll look at the amount of large bull volume coming in. This is what we need on Cathedra Bitcoin. It's, again, very simple. So shout out to the guy on my YouTube channel who's given me shit for not being in detail enough about the technicals or the whatever, the company fundamentals. Hey, bud, fuck you. This is it. It's simple. Cathedra Bitcoin has massive potential. What do we need? Bullish volume. We need more buyers than sellers, and we need an influx of that, maybe similar to Bitfarms. So what are we looking for? That's what I'm saying. The potential targets here, it's very simple. We need to break above this resistance. 15 cents is the first target, okay? Where's the second target? Right over here where we rejected from, 23 cents, okay? Now, where's the next target after that? Well, these are the battles we're going to have to beat. It was a previous support in this 35-cent range. We're going to eventually have to beat 35 cents. So what could that potentially look like? Well, we're in this base. We might need to break this 15 and retest it, hang around here, break above. We're going to need to break this zone, so there's going to be resistance. This is essentially what I'm looking at here. Again, no need to seriously overcomplicate this shit. I'm trying to look into, I'll try my best to look into more details of Cathedra Bitcoin's hash rate, for example, versus other miners, or the market cap of Cathedra versus other miners. I'll try to update that in one big video for you guys if that'll help. But in the meantime, I hope this is good enough for you guys. Peace.